And when I wear that, the braces you made for me, I think they're the ones that are, I don't know, my old broken down lifts don't seem to.
Those feel good?
Well, they're broken down, I suppose, that's why
Okay. So,
they're not doing anything.
well, we can maybe refurbish them and get some padding, some better padding under here, because really, you've got no fat pad under there.
Oh,
So it's the skin and then the bone right underneath it. And so that's, that's why you're having that pain. But,
was there ever fat there?
oh yeah, and you've got a little bit more on,
What happened? Don't tell me we lose fat on the,
on the balls of our feet.
yeah.
If we're lucky enough to live long enough for that to happen, yes.
Really?
Yeah, and some people are more genetically predisposed to it than others. So some people live their entire life and they keep a nice thick fat pad under the ball of their foot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And some people will lose that as they, shall we say, move forward in life. Is that a good way to say it? So how long after we trimmed this last time did it give you relief?
Maybe, I would say maybe 3 months.
Okay. And,
And I have, believe it or not, tried to trim it,
okay.
which is dangerous.
Well, if you're gonna do that, you just always make sure you've got some antibiotic ointment at home. Because eventually, yes, you will make yourself bleed.
Well, no, but the acrobatic motion that I have to go through to do it, well, ooh, that hurt.
Sorry. Just trying to get this little core out here.
Oh, there is a core, huh?
Little core in the middle, yeah.
Oh.
And sometimes that little thick plug of skin can feel like you're walking on a, on a sliver or a piece of gravel in your shoe or something like that. Now, if you walk barefoot or
I don't.
You don't, okay.
Because I have a fallen arch on the right foot, they tell me, and going barefoot is not really an option. And wearing any shoe that has no arch support, I can't wear that either.
Okay.
Like sandals or stuff with straps and.
Okay. So one thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure that we have these pads. We have these pads that we call, strangely enough, we call them U-pads.
Oh.
And what I would recommend, I'm going to put one on your foot today, and what you do is you just put it around that spot so that when you step on it, the pressure is taken up around it and it lessens the pressure here. Okay. So I'm also going to check your shoe, and if I haven't already put one in there, I'm going to put that on the bottom of the liner in your shoe so that you don't have to stick this to your foot all the time. Okay.
Can you buy those over the counter?
Yeah, you can buy them here. I've never, again, these are just, it's an adhesive felt. And I've not seen them really anywhere except in a podiatrist's office,
okay.
So, but we sell them here. Okay. So we can do that. And for anybody who wants that, I can put a link in below the video so you can know where to get them. So, okay, so I'm gonna put this on your shoe now. So these are the inserts that we made you.
Yes.
And these are made out of a cork, and so they're softer and more flexible. And you can see that I already put that pad around here, but maybe that compressed a little bit. So let's take that off and we'll put a new one on. And then I'll take the one off your foot so that you don't have double. But so where you can even just feel the depression right here. And so that's right where we're gonna put the pad to protect that spot. I'll just put a new one on there. And then this gets an awful lot like arts and crafts sometimes. So, okay. So now there's a new pad here, and I'm just gonna take this one off so you don't have too much there. And then that will go in your shoe. And that should,
Those have been good lifts.
yeah.
I don't know what you call them, I call them lifts.
Yeah, orthotics, and this helps with the flattening of the foot, this whole piece up here.
And that's, I like that because it's high enough around the, into the arch.
Right. All right, well, thank you for letting us video.
Oh.
So, so this callus is what we call a pinch callus. And the reason we call it that on the side of the big toe is that when you are walking and that skin gets pinched between the ground and the bone inside, and that's why we call it a pinch callus. So unless we alter how you're walking, it's always going to come back. And we can just keep trimming it down for as long as that keeps you comfortable. The things that could help prevent it might be custom orthotics to alter how your foot is functioning relative to the ground. We could take an x-ray and see if there's like a little extra bone floating around in there, with which sometimes we do see at the joint level right here. So otherwise I would say let's just keep it trimmed and see how comfortable we can keep you. And just have you come back as needed when you need it trimmed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So orthotics would change the way that I'm using my feet when I'm walking?
Exactly. That's exactly what they do. And so it could help minimize this. Will it make it go completely away? Probably not. But it would get it to the point where it isn't painful, very likely. So, all right. So that was a pretty easy one for me, but I think you're going to get a lot of relief out of it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Thank you.